Hi, my name is Moses Moore. I'm in Zoo/Botany 450, and my presentation's on sharks and moray eels' mutually beneficial relationship with the reef. So for starters, the coral reefs are home to one of the most diverse ecosystems on the planet. They're also called the rainforests of the ocean due to all the biodiversity that's found in the water, and also can observe a lot of biological complexities. One of those is the symbiotic relationships that occur between all kind of reef dwelling and building organisms. Moray eels are found in mostly saltwater areas, in caves, rock crevices, and coral reefs. They prefer the warmer waters, so they're usually found in tropical waters such as coral reefs. And their diet consists of fish, mollusks, octopus, squid, cuttlefish, and crabs and other crustaceans. And their mating occurs in warmer water where the food is abundant, which usually indicates the tropics. And without them being able to have the reef as a habitat, they wouldn't be able to have homes or find places to reproduce, which would be a big problem for them and for the reef. One peculiar habit that they have is they hunt with groupers, and scientists thought that this was very shocking because most animals don't work together to hunt. And the way this begins is the eel shakes its head from side to side, indicating that it wants to hunt with the grouper, so it gets its attention. The eel chases out the fish that is inside the coral straight to the grouper so it can eat, and the grouper chases other fish into the coral crevices where the eel is. So both mutually beneficial, and they keep the population of smaller fish and other carnivorous fish down to keep the food chain in line. And another mutually beneficial thing that the moray eels have is the small shrimp. It eats the dead skin and bacteria off the eel, so it gets a meal and the moray eel gets clean. The other topic we have here are the sharks. They're the alpha predator, the apex predators of the reef food chain. There's also the smaller sharks, which are known as the mesopredators, and the big sharks, like such as hammerheads, great whites, and bull sharks, they come around once in a while to flex their muscles over the reef to keep the mesopredators in line, and also they eat the sick and weak fish so that the ecosystem and food chain can flow steadily, everything stays good. And over here there's also the hammerhead shark. One of his benefits is he gets cleaned by fish such as the butterfly fish, of the crustaceans and bacteria that he has on a long voyage. And they also really increase the reef resiliency. And more things about, without big sharks, the mesopredators would increase. And if the mesopredators increase, the herbivorous fish that eat the algae off the coral would decrease because there's no one to keep the mesopredators in line. And if the herbivorous fish population declines, then the algae will grow faster than the reef can grow, which will be disastrous for coral reefs everywhere. And believe it or not, sharks and the food chain directly affect the economy as well. One example is in North Carolina, when the sharks were gone for a long period of time, the rays ended up eating all the scallops, and for restaurants that was a big hit because most of their dishes had the scallops, so that was not a choice for them, and they took losses of millions of dollars. So we're excited. Thank you very much.